Tila hindi mapakali ang Spanish coach bago ang laban na si Rica Gerd sa binitawan nitong salita. Ilang buwan bago ang laban ng Bahrain at Gilas na tatalunin daw nila ang Pilipinas at ipapahiya sa una nilang game sa Asian Games sa media day nito sa Bahrain. Ang head coach ng Bahrain ay isang napakagaling na Euro coach na tutulungan ng Bahrain sa kampanya nito sa Asian Games at una na nilang makakalaban ang ating Gilas Pilipinas. Ayon nga sa report noon, bagamat malakas ang Pilipinas pero may kahinaan din daw sila at ipapakita daw nila ito sa parating na laban. Kaya pala noong game day parang hindi ito mapakali dahil may rumor na kapag hindi nagtagal ang Bahrain sa Asian Games ay tatanggalin na agad ito bilang head coach.
Baka nito lang ito. Oh, jump pass suddenly by Scotty. Scotty will try again. Drop pass to Junmar Shorts. That won't work. Follow up. Yes. Good two-man action there between Scotty Thompson and Junmar. In the meantime, here comes the pickup by the Philippines. Brownlee attacks, doesn't make it. Gets the miss, a reset. Chris Newsom 3. No. Good rebound. So we're shooting badly from the field, but offensive rebounding talagang merong libreng mga 3-point shooters itong Bahrain. So they did a good job that time in spotting the open man. Motin taking care of that 3-point shot. Here's Brownlee. Watch very closely. Tries to make a move. Curls, turns, gets it. And Brownlee, that's a big mismatch. Rashid drives in, blocked. And Gilas off and running, ahead by 2 threes already from Bahrain. Wala pang 3-pointer dito ang Gilas. Here's Brownlee. And they will possibly count it. They should. Because number 7 for that open jumper. But Brownlee, just too much. Just on his second tour of duty as head coach in the Asian Games because he had already go in 1998. And he was hoping that he could get back at the Koreans. He wanted any chance. Hand off to Scotty. Shot clock reduced to 11. And there's a reach-in foul. But ito, number 1, ang coach, yung coach niya sa PBA. And then secondly, yung naturalized player natin. Sanay pa sila. Ang tagal na niya kasama itong si Justin Brownlee. Hirap din ng player, ano, yung lalo na MVP ka, yung expectations sa'yo, taas. That's correct. I think doon natin nakita. Because Scotty, when he was playing in the NCAA, keeping it close here. Alam mo, one thing we have to learn and watching Gilas or your favorite UA. Here's a previous play. Uy, marunong namang hook si Optana. Junmar, then nice drop pass there. This is another guy we will rely on, CJ, in terms of creating offense from the perimeter. Good job by Junmar. Ganda ng well done. Mid-game, this is the post up here by Junmar. Galing no? And he was able to recognize that there. Katabi ba ako? Wala. Kita, then I drop. Diba? Kaya nagawa niya yung one-on-one move na yan. Look at Junmar move without the ball inside, but the short-range shot, no problem. Jay Perez very quick to it. CJ attacks, giant steps. His clip won this. Mark Molina was not yet born. 1962. Some players named Edgar Roque. Bahrain doing a decent job of attacking inside, but the Philippines takes the ball. A great lead pass. Scotty with a great fake and 2 points. That's the teamwork we go, but the objective is to win it. If you look at the lineups, will replace Optana in the Philippine lineup. You will also see here medyo different styles in terms of rotating of players. I see si Coach Chot mas mabilis ang rotation, 5-6 minutes na siya kagad. Here with Coach Tim Cone, we're at the 9 mark and so far. Yes, players, definitely. And he'll rely on those. In the meantime, the ball is taken away by Gilas. Scotty was not. In the meantime, it's called as traveling. Here's that drop pass earlier by Junmar Fajardo. If you've seen videos of our practices, this is what Gilas has been. 10 minutes of basketball. We find Gilas setting the pace here, but not
Still without a field goal from beyond the arc.
They took 2 attempts from three-point country, did not hit any. For them to score a layup, it's Rashid Al Hussein.
That was because of that turnover forced by Bahrain on Chris Ross. We have new players on the floor. Nice pass. Only 2 assists tayo in the first quarter. That's the 3rd one for the game. Great play from Lassiter. And then we have 3 guards playing with them.
In the name of CJ Perez, Lassiter, of course. Si Brownlee kung minsan parang guardia na rin yun.
Expect a faster pace. Yun, ang ganda na spacing natin that time that led to that layup coming from CJ Perez.
So San Miguel well represented here with Junmar, CJ, and Marshall, and Chris Ross.
Chris Ross, yep. Then talaga Hinebra, rin yan. Tatlo rin.
Ilan ang Hinebra? Si,
4 din.
si
Brownlee and Scotty. No, 3 lang. Tatlo lang. Wala pala si Jamie Malonzo.
No, si Jamie na-injure ng bandang dulo eh. In the meantime, Bahrain already with its first 2 points, while the Philippines has scored 4 here at the top of the second period. CJ Perez. Oh, first 3 by the Philippines.
Finally, and that was a great pass.
Compared to the PBA.
It's the same. It's the same already.
The same now.
Ang iba lang ang NBA.
NBA
Mas malayo. Mas malayo. Pero I believe the PBA tsaka FIBA parehas.
CJ Perez has got a shot. Oh, nakalimutan niya dating import ng PBA. Rashid Al Hussein on the finishing end. Here's Lassiter trying to hang on to the ball. Japet being asked by Ross to get into his post position. Here's Brownlee, libre. Second rainbow.
Now we're beginning to shoot.
Alas being guarded by a much taller defender. Here's an open shot for Japet.
That's great offense. Between Arvin Tolentino.
Si Brownlee, why not?
Alam na ni Justin.
Yes.
After this Asian Games.
We have you back with us. The Philippine schedule. Today is the 26th. We play Bahrain on the 28th. Pinigyan ng jacket yung dalawang yan. Bagay naman. Behave. Ano yan? Behave naman. Malaking bagay. Malaking tool. Maraming maitutulong yung dalawang. Oh, kasi penalty. Kailangan nagtira ng free throws. Okay.
And I think the chemistry, the relationship of Tim Cone and Coach Alfrancis Chua, buong-buo na yan eh. From winning so many championships in the PBA.
Para bang ano yan eh. Second nature eh. Parang alam na ni Francis kung anong kailangan ni Tim.
Right.
Hindi mo tuloy si Tim no sinabihan ni through Alfrancis, sinabihan ni Mr. Ramones sabi mo gawin para sa bayan. Ayun, di ginawa. Set to 6 points in this period while the Philippines is pocketed 16. High looping pass. Hans Kwame, yes! Lumalabas siya yung youngest dito. And if that is so, Hans Kwame is going to shoot free throws here. This output of theirs gets stalled at 24. Hans derails in the first one.
I like the combination of centers that we have here.
Oo nga, no?
Merong veterano, Junmar, and then you have an athletic young guy here in
one chance in these games, guys. Only one chance. So you gotta take it now. You gotta be greedy every game, every moment, every possession. You can't take anything off. Only together for five games. Take care of it.
Just in time to hear the tail end of the admonition. Coach Tim Cole telling his Gilas team, we only have one chance in these games, so you gotta take advantage there.
Yep.
So they want to play as efficiently as possible and as intensely as possible in every game. I heard Tim Cole say, don't take a day off here, guys. I think he was disappointed defensively. What happened with the shot of Al-Muhaddad earlier. In the meantime, Kwame with his second basket. Based on the schedule, we are Group C, so we will most likely face the... Learned how to play Pinoy basketball, actually. Kwame drops the first. Biggest lead of the Philippines stood at 19. It's restored at 19. Laki na in-improve ng free throws nito. Kinain na sila ng depensa ng Pilipinas.
Nabasa na din na. Mismatch here.
Downstairs, yes. The Philippines in charge of this ball game in this group competition, leading 51-33.
We were shot much better from the field here, 18 out of 37. Bahrain only 9 out of 26. And then we forced a lot of turnovers there, especially in the second quarter. Bahrain committing 12 turnovers, which led...
Let's see. The usual landing spot thingy, which they now call nowadays.
There was no contact on the upstairs. Pero yun nga, landing spot ang tinawag, and Brownlee will take advantage here. We'll take that. We also ng Gilas.
Parang they were guessing as far as the options were concerned. And the defense forcing them into those situations. CJ Perez half a step ahead and gone.
And when their offense is struggling, that's the best thing to do.
Receive, runner, no, short. CJ Perez secures it.
Great transition defense coming from Justin Brownlee. Ito, open look for Oftana. Yan ang gusto natin. Push the ball, speed up the pace this game in turnover points.
CJ yelling for the pass. Sidestep motion.
And that's where he excels when you...
Is that breakaway earlier. Get his team oozing with confidence. Send a loud message to the rest of the field that
Great play.
Here's Brownlee gathering the rebound. Oh, great pass. Great location. And the Philippines has its biggest lead of 23. And we'll take a short break and return very quickly.
During that
Actually,
line. Pero dito, I think he's gonna be tasked to score more.
Brownlee with a tap and the breakaway. I would shoot.
Oftana being a factor as well here.
Nice spot. Ooh, panayim. Bagsak ni Skara pa. now style team ko, ano? He's gonna rely on Scotty on the floor. Keep
Yan naman ang ginagawa niya sa Barangay Nebra,
sa Inebra eh.
including Brownlee. And because si Scotty Thompson, hindi naman yung contributions niya, hindi naman limited yan sa puntos eh. Good pass here by Octana to CJ Perez. Yan ang dimension na binibigay talaga ni CJ Perez, yung open court for sa TNT. Pero we all know he can play the perimeter as well.
Yeah, he can be the three. A very tall. Forced shot. Wow, he ran into a couple of trees there. Arvin slows down. Into the corner. Uh-oh.
Arvin, si Justin Brownlee.
Yeah.
Yan ang aasahan natin with the three-point shot. Sanj Kouame has been a factor here.
Ganun.
Now this lineup will be more of a half-court playing lineup here for Coach Tim Cone. No Scotty, no CJ on the floor, but a lot of shooting. Yan ang kailangan natin. Marshall.
Philippines holding here. Here's that setup job for Super Marshall.
Ganda ng movement.
He will complain. Marshall has it. There you see L.A. Tenorio, of course, one of the assistant coaches.
In Kevin.
Kwame playing among the seniors, of course, as he curled for the basket, was fouled. I guess when you're a young player, that you begin to play with the seniors, you're trying to make your presence felt, so they respect you as well. You learn, and I'm sure he's playing against Junmar Pardo in practice, which I think is not that easy to do.
We're gonna need big minutes from Ange Kouame.
Well coached din kasi si Ange Kouame. So anyway, we have ayos na eh, no, sa kalye.
Of course, makakapag-practice sila bukas.
In between, ano?
Yep.
And I'm sure there's not a problem with practice venues in this place. Oh, great pass. Ah!
And the more time of practice you give to a champion coach like Tim Cone, malaking bagay yan.
Junmar bulldozed this way. 1, 2, 3. Dito ayaw nyo.
Coach Tim doing some experimenting here as well. Playing Junmar and Ange Kouame together. Nakita natin during the World Cup, nagsabay din sandali si Junmar at si Kai Soto. So now this is a different look because you might need this combination.
Kaya-kaya ng dalawa. Marshall advances. They tried. Oh, great pass. Ginawa ng paraan. And the lead is ito na yung trend tag sinasabi. The definition of recovery time is different.
Yes.
Diba? Unlike in PBA or UAP play.
Usually, at mabilis lang.
You have to, when you edit that, Mark, you have to think like a coach.
Oh yes, definitely.
Ito yung gusto makita ng coach natin.
Yes.
Like if you're editing yung kalaban, coach might want to see this. Now,
tuloy-tuloy na ang Gilas lead.
oh, that'll work.
Let's see.
Ay,
Yun.
at ibis Panis, ano?
Pero may konting
Called it with such authority. Libre. In the Asian Games in Guangzhou.
a good debut. I mean, we took care of